Welcome back. We're following breaking news of two mass shootings in Lewiston, Maine. At least 22 people were killed in a bar and a bowling alley. Up to 60 people injured, according to police. A manhunt is underway for a person of interest, 40-year-old Robert Card. He's described as a certified firearms instructor and a member of the U.S. Army Reserves.
Police are currently searching for a Robert R. Card, 4/4 of 1983 of Bowdoin. Card is considered armed and dangerous. He is a person of interest, however, and that's what we'll label him at moving forward until that changes. If people see him, they should not approach Card or make contact with him in any way.
Police released this photo from the scene of one of the shootings. They're urging residents to stay inside with doors locked, also to report any suspicious activity. Joining us now from Dallas is Chris-Grollnek, an active shooter expert. So, Chris, thank you for being with us. I think we've got Chris. So, Chris, there are myriad possibilities right now of what could actually happen next. But from what you know of active shooters, what you sort of know their profile, any idea what he could be thinking, what he may be doing or planning to do to avoid being caught? What are the possibilities here? How dangerous is this guy?
Great question, and thank you very much. Number one, I think that it would be disingenuous to say there's a profile. There still is, after 25 years of having these, we still don't have a profile of what a traditional active shooter is or who they are. They range from age from, 7 to 9 to all the way to 83 years old. And their weapons of choice change, their locations. It's usually somebody that shares common traits, though, of being misunderstood, bullied, tired of society, a grievance, workplace, family violence, all sorts of things that can grow into these things. What makes this one unique is traditionally active shooters end in three ways. The person commits suicide, the person is captured or shot at the scene, or they run out of bullets and give up. Or the third way obviously being shot by the police or another bystander. There are ways at the end. These don't go on like this, and traditionally they don't go from one location to another. This is a unique active shooter by all stretches of the imagination, where they had the wherewithal and the physical capability to where if you and I are driving down the street and we almost get in a collision, that adrenaline rush that would go into our body would make our muscles almost freeze and our bodies freeze up and we wouldn't be able to do anything. This person not only took the lives of all the people at the bowling alley, but had the wherewithal to get in their vehicle and drive to another location, repeat it. We know he drove to another location. We don't know if he shot there or not. There's some dispute there. And then he drove about, 50 miles away where they found the car abandoned. So everything that we know of commonalities between active shooters is not demonstrated in this other than the lethality. And
okay.
we're seeing these get worse because of that.
So the border with Canada is about 3 hours drive from Lewiston. It's been about 6 hours since these first reports of a shooting came in. That's plenty of time to get there. But are you saying that, is he likely to make a run for the border? Or, because as you say, I think these sort of active shooters tend to hunker down in areas that they know and do they leave that state? Is he likely to leave the state?
After a killing spree like this, it would be difficult for me to make that determination or even judgment call with the limited information that I do have. I'm not on the ground and sure. I haven't talked to anybody there. So it would be disingenuous for me to give you a certified answer or a clarification. However, I would put nothing past this person, and it will be interesting to read the manifesto that he no doubt has. You don't plan a massacre like this, willing to take the lives of so many without calculated decision planning about how he's going to go up to and including his escape. But as a colleague of mine pointed out, it's very cold up where he is. And if they have him narrowed down to where he drove and the car is 50 miles, and I believe it's the other direction than from the border, but so it might be towards another town. I believe the state police are cording off other areas within the surrounding areas, and they'll be on the lookout for that. It's so cold up there that there's some night vision, some FLIR that can, heat sensing technology and helicopters that they can use. And I'm not going to say more than that so he doesn't defeat it. But I have high confidence that he'll be caught by morning, because then you end up into a whole new series of events. How long do you keep this town on lockdown?
Yeah, 40,000 people or so unable to go outside right now. Schools are cancelled, businesses being urged to close. Chris-Grollnek, thank you so much for being with us, sir. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you very much.
Okay.